Hello students. In the previous class we started with chapter 11 lines and angles. We were doing pair of angles. Let us take a quick recap for the angles which we have in pairs. First of all we have adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are the angles which have one common arm and they are on the common vertex and other two arms are on the opposite side of the common arm. Now here we can see angle BOC and angle BOA are adjacent angles as they have O common vertex and OB as the common arm. Next we have linear pair. If two adjacent angles have sum of their angles as 180 degree and they are on a line, then they are said to be in a linear pair. Here we can see on a line AOB, angle AOP and angle POB makes a linear pair because they are on the line AOB. So sum of both is equal to 180 degree. Next we have complementary angles. Two angles, if their sum is equal to 90 degree, they are said to be complementary angles. And when we have to find complement of any angle, we subtract it from 90 degree. Next we have supplementary angles. If two angles have their sum equal to 180 degree, they are said to be supplementary angles. And if we have to find supplement of any angle, we subtract it from 180 degree. Next we have vertically opposite angles. When two lines intersect each other at a vertex, angles on opposite side of that vertex are known as vertically opposite angles. Here we can see angle 1 and angle 3 are vertically opposite to each other and angle 2 and 4 are vertically opposite to each other, and vertically opposite angles are always equal. Then we have angles on a straight line. If two or more angles with a common vertex form a straight line, then the sum of their angles is 180 degree. Here we can see on line AE, sum of all angles will be equal to 180 degree. After this we have angles formed at a point. Here, if more than two angles form at a point, make a complete turn, then the sum of angles is 360 degree. Here we can see sum of all these angles around point O will be equal to 360 degree. In exercise 11.1, we discussed question number 1 to 3 in the previous class. Let us start with question number 4. Name each linear pair of angles and pair of vertically opposite angles. Now the diagram is shown here. Here we can see angle ABCD in one vertex, EFIJ on the other vertex and GHKL on the third vertex of the triangle shown here. So here first of all we will write linear pair. Linear pair means pair of angles on a line. So here this is a line and other is also a line. So here C and A and B and D and D and C, they all are making a linear pair. So we will write the pair of angles. First we will start with AB. Here we have AB, then B and D, then we have D and C, and then we have C and A. They are in linear pair. Let us come to the other vertex. Here we have E and F. So EF, then FJ, then we have J and I, then we have I and E. Let us come to third vertex. Here we can see G with H, H and L, and then we have L and K, and the last is K and G. So all these are linear pairs here. Then we have to write pairs of vertically opposite angles. Now on the opposite side of each vertex, angles are vertically opposite. So here vertically opposite pairs are A with D and C with B. Then in the next vertex, E is vertically opposite to J and I is vertically opposite to F. In the third vertex, we can have here G and L, and last is H and K. So these all are pair of vertically opposite angles. Question number 5 is find the value of x. Here we can see we are given angles around a point, and we know sum of angles around a point is equal to 360 degrees. So we will add here all angles. So we will write it as 110 plus x plus 51 plus 69. All four angles, sum of these is equal to 360 degree. Why is 360? We will write the reason here. Sum of angles around a point. So here when we will add 110 plus 51 plus 69, we will add them, plus x is there, is equal to 360 degree. We get their sum as 230 degree plus x is equal to 360 degree. So x comes as 360 minus 230. So x is equal to 130 degree is the answer. Question number 6 is find the value of x and also find angle POQ and angle QOR. Now here we can see we are given here a line PR and on which we have vertex O, where we are given two angles. Here we can see at vertex O this is a linear pair. So we will write here angle POQ plus angle QOR. Sum of both should be equal to 180 degree. Why 180? Because we know when we have a pair of angles on a line, that is known as a linear pair, and in a linear pair sum of both angles will be equal to 180 degree. Now angle POQ is given as 2x minus 30 and angle QOR is given as 3x plus 40. Sum of them is equal to 180 degree. Now let us add 2x and 3x, and here we have 40 and minus 30. So we get here 5x is plus 10 is equal to 180 degree. X is equal to 5x is equal to 180 minus 10. So 5x is equal to 170 degrees. So x comes as 170 on 5. So when we cancel here 34, so x is equal to 34 degree. But we have to find here angle POQ. So angle POQ will be equal to 2x minus 30. So when we put the value of x here, it comes as 2 into 34 minus 30. So it is here 68 minus 30 is equal to 38 degree. So angle POQ is equal to 38. Next we have to find angle QOR, that is equal to 3x plus 40, and we put the value of x here 34. We get here 3 into 34 plus 40. This is equal to 102 plus 40. So this is equal to 142 degree is angle QOR. So we got both angles. Question number 7 is PQ is a straight line and ray OR stands on PQ such that POR is equal to 5x and angle QOR is equal to 2y minus 16. Here we can see the figure here. we are given angle POR 5x and angle ROQ is equal to 2y minus 16. We have to find the value of x if y is equal to 73 degree. This is the first part of the question. So we can write here 5x plus 2y minus 16. It should be equal to, I think you know children, it should be equal to 180 degree because it is a linear pair as we have done in the previous question. Now we have to put the value of y is equal to 73 degree. So we will write it as 5x plus 2 into 73 minus 16 is equal to 180 degree. So 5x plus 2 into 73 is 146 minus 16 is equal to 180 degree. 5x is equal to, now 5x plus 146 minus 16 is 130 is equal to 180 degree. So 5x comes as 180 minus 130. So x is equal to 50 on 5. So x is equal to 10 degree is the answer. Question number 8 is, if triangle PQR sides PR and QR are extended to B and A respectively, if angle ARB is equal to 62 degree, find angle PRQ and angle BRQ. So here we can see in this diagram we are given angle ARB. Angle ARB means this angle is given as 62 degree. Then we have to find angle PRQ. PRQ means this angle and angle BRQ means this angle. These two angles we have to find. Here we can see angle ARB 62 degree and angle PRQ. It is vertically opposite to it because they are on the opposite side of vertex R. Am I right? So we will write here angle ARB is equal to angle PRQ. Why they are equal? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Now we are given angle ARB is equal to 62 degree. This is given. Okay. Therefore, angle PRQ is also equal to 62 degree. Then second angle we have to find is angle BRQ. Now we can see 62 degree and this BRQ, they are on a straight line. So we can write sum of both equal to 180 degree. So we will write angle ARB plus angle BRQ is equal to 180 degree. Why their sum is 180? Because this is a linear pair. We can put the value of ARB here 62 degree plus angle BRQ, it is equal to 180 degree. So we will write therefore angle BRQ is equal to 180 minus 62, that is equal to 118 degree. Alright, so therefore angle BRQ is equal to 118 degree is the answer. With this we have completed exercise 11.1. Children, please do all these questions in your registers. 7th question second part you can do on your own. Alright, thank you children.